Well, Nebraska Army National Guard is the second oldest Air National Guard unit in the nation. I mean, it began in 1943.
Since then, the unit has supported countless missions around the world, including recent hurricane efforts in the U.S. Does this sound like something you'd be interested in doing?
Definitely exciting. Welcome Recruitment and Retention Team Chief Maren Stewart and Warrant Officer 1 Tim Beckman. Good to see both of you.
Hi,
Thanks for coming in. I didn't realize this. The unit is one of the oldest in the country, right?
Yeah, we mark our history back to 1636 with militias before the Revolutionary War. So that's where the National Guard stemmed from, actually, is from communities that were trying to help protect, their villages. So that's what we do here for Nebraska. That's what makes us unique. We have a dual mission, state and federal. So most of our soldiers are just part-time soldiers doing 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks in the summer, and we're ready to get called up by the governor for any state missions here in Nebraska or potentially outside of Nebraska.
Wow. Well, what major events has the Nebraska National Guard participated in recently? I mean, you just said that you got back from one. How about we'll start with you?
Correct. So we just spent 30 days in the Virgin Islands for hurricane relief as part of the 67th Maneuver Enhancement Brigade. And I know we have other missions going on as well.
And what exactly did you do in the Virgin Islands?
So I was part of a 58-person team from Nebraska, both Army and Air National Guard. And we were the mission command. So the civilian emergency management agencies would request assistance from us, and we'd turn that into a mission for our supporting troops. As a group, we did things such as school cleanups, cemetery cleanups.
And that's a picture right there that we're looking
Correct.
at right there in the cemetery.
So that was actually the veterans portion of the cemetery. So that was a great mission to go help. And then we also did transportation missions, military police missions, aviation and medical missions. So we had helicopters on site.
How things coming down there in the Virgin Islands? Are they making progress? I know you guys worked hard down there.
Yeah, in the 30 days we were there, we saw a lot of progress. The minute we stepped off the plane, you could see the damage.
Yeah.
Buildings with the sides ripped off. A lot of houses with tarps over there as roofs. Power lines down. You could see the force of the wind. We'd go down a street and you could see everything leaning to one side.
Well, this aerial just, it tells a big picture of actually what the whole area was like.
There was no working traffic signals at the time, so driving we had to be very careful. Standing water, mold, E. coli were all concerns while we were there.
Wow. And Maren, can you tell us what other places have you been to recently?
So in addition to the Virgin Islands, we've had soldiers that were in Texas and Florida for emergency relief. On top of that, though, we have to do a lot of training to have our soldiers prepare for these missions. So we actually had some of our units go to Germany and Sweden this last year for training exercises. We had a local training exercise with some other states that came in called our SURF-P. It's basically a chemical response team, and they train to react to massive chemical, nuclear, biological potential environments where they are then prepared if that actually happens. So we're always spending our time that 1 week in a month or a couple weeks that we have to prepare and make sure that our soldiers are ready to take care of our communities here or potentially get called out for other states.
And I think the soldiers are called out more often than people realize. You know what I mean? Because I think there are some people that didn't realize that we sent teams down to the Virgin Islands. Tim, what's it like to go on site to some of those places and serving some of those communities that desperately need some help?
That's what I love about the National Guard, our unique mission. We have a wartime mission as well, but to do some of these stateside missions, they're awesome missions because we're helping our neighbors, and it's also comforting to us. If something happens in Nebraska, we know the National Guard's there. So to be there and to see the thanks from the local population was really awesome.
Well, for someone who's watching right now who may be interested in a career like this, what opportunities do you have available right now?
It's pretty interesting. We actually have over 60 different career fields that people can come into in the Nebraska National Guard. And again, for those people who are looking at wanting to stay here in Nebraska, maybe go to college here, we're a great opportunity because it's just 1 week in a month and 2 weeks in the summer, and they can pursue other full-time opportunities or education opportunities. But there's medical opportunities, aviation, chemical, military police, maintenance, IT, signal,
There's something for everyone,
yes,
really. There is,
absolutely.
yeah.
Well,
Large variety.
And you learn all these skills on the job, but there's also benefits that come along with this. What benefits do people get when they enlist?
Absolutely. Right now, some opportunities, they can get large bonuses upwards of potentially $17,500. There's education benefits like tuition assistance, the Montgomery GI Bill, potentially student loan repayment if people already have student loans that they've taken out. There are, obviously you get that monthly paycheck, and then there's also great health benefits. We have wonderful health care and insurance for both the soldier and potentially their families. So
the best way to get more information, would that be heading over to the website?
absolutely. So nationalguard.com is where you can get more information.
Okay.
If you're in the Omaha area, you can call me direct at 402-657-1080. Also our Facebook pages, if you just search Nebraska Army National Guard, we've got a couple Facebook pages out there that show all these amazing events that our soldiers have been doing in the relief activity. So,
And so those events, they can find those on the Facebook page. And do you have anything
Absolutely.
coming up real quick before we let you go? Is there anything coming
you
up?
know, give us a call because we have training happening basically every month, and we have airborne operations going on, lots of great training. So we'd love to bring people out if they want to see what we are doing. So look us up.
NationalGuard.com is a website.
Yeah,
Thank you both
for
your
all.
service.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for coming on.
having us very much.